Welcome, Retro Renegades. Yes, I'm talking about you who's watching this on their computer in their mother's basement. I guess I shouldn't say that too loud, should I? Yeah, so today we are going to play Final Fantasy VII. Well, it was on sale on Xbox, and I already own it like 3 times, but I don't own it for Xbox, so I figured this is the perfect opportunity because it's all hooked to my Elgato, and we can start playing. Let's see who's in the chat. We got Stink, we got Super, we got Sobski. Hey, Crispy Bomb. What's going on, guys? Let us know how the audio is. Want to make sure that everything is coming through clear and everyone can be heard. Because if you can't be heard, then what the hell's the point, right? So let me just make sure that you. I think it was $15. Yeah.
I don't understand why Final Fantasy X they're charging like $40 or $50 for that. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. So. Jesus Christ! My wife's texting me now. I can't answer you, woman. I'm on my podcast.
Okay, tell her. Tell her,
woman.
Damn it!
Damn it, woman!
Go grab beer. Bring me back beer. I'm the graphic god.
Exactly.
Make me a sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay, Crispy, I think I might have just fixed it, so let me know if you make sure you can hear everyone. See, what I didn't realize is that depending on what scene I'm on, if I change the output, say that I want to have you guys in my starting soon screen, and I just want to talk to you, but no one else can hear you, I usually set an output to say only monitor, but don't output. But then I didn't realize that carries over on all the scenes, so when I jumped over, you guys weren't coming through or whatever.
Crispy says he can't hear nobody but you, Jay.
He says it's good now.
It's
good now.
Yeah,
I checked the stream.
There's a little bit of a delay.
Gotcha.
I get it.
We got a creeper in the chat.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
What's
up, creeper?
It's Creep Freak.
Great.
This thing's scaring me in Minecraft.
He's got one of the coolest avatars as well. Did you ever see his? He has a Pennywise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Scary shit. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
Okay, well, not to be outdone. Ready. Beer.
What, ready?
Ready.
Tea.
Tea.
Iced tea.
Is that Arizona?
Lipton sweet tea.
Is it in a can?
Yeah, it feels weird without Dez not saying.
I know.
Well,
I don't know how many people in the chat here know what's going on with Daz, but because of work commitments.
Yeah.
And he's old.
Yeah.
And he's old. He's old and he's injured. Like we all are.
Mental asylum training for Mortal Kombat 11.
Right.
He's getting ready for Crispy and Xbox and everybody else.
Yeah.
So he's going to try to jump in as many times as he can, but unfortunately he couldn't make it tonight. And
Well, he says midnight is too late for him to podcast, and I'm like, well, no shit.
Yeah, really?
It wouldn't be for me too.
Like,
that's like a corpse
midnight's
cast.
like he says midnight's too late. Midnight is probably early for him.
Yeah.
Look at all the podcasts he was doing, and he was like, it'd be 10 o'clock our time, and it must be what, 4 o'clock or 2 o'clock or something crazy his time. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he's 6-hour difference from me, so.
So it's hard to. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's just
Daz in the chat.
Very hard to do stuff. What?
What?
That's why me and Lady Lex like it was hard for us to do something because she's like in the UK and then here, so like it was just totally opposite hours and hard to.
Daz, go fuck yourself. What is he talking to?
What?
What?
What? What?
What?
He told us to go FUK ourselves.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty fucking. That's disgusting.
Yeah. If I could fuck myself, I'd never leave the house.
Fuck no.
Damn, Jay. Jesus, Jay.
Jesus, where? What?
How'd you recognize me without my sandals?
What? Ooh.
Shit.
I used to have
Did
long
you
hair,
guys-
right? So
Did you guys see that collector dude in Mortal Kombat 11?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that.
That's fucking badass, man.
That's
yeah.
at first I was like, "What in the fuck is this?"
He's cool. That's
Yeah, he is cool. I thought
he's-
after a while, seeing they were showing him and all the different moves and all that shit, it's pretty cool. And the kind of his little story.
His little arms.
I'm getting so excited for this game. I'm telling you, like Mortal Kombat, I think it's going to be my game of the year because I'm going to play it nonstop.
Yeah, I played the beta. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, me too.
Nothing will change my game of the year.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yep. Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna win it, motherfuckers.
You know, I haven't even played like 2 minutes of that, and I own it.
What is
I
wrong
haven't
with you?
either, Jay. But
I'm
I
a
don't own
fraud.
it, so that may be why.
I'm a fraud.
I don't know how you would play that game with one. If you could play that game with one hand,
I can
Good
play every
luck.
game with one hand.
that's got you use every single button in that like a lot.
Well, look, think about Mortal Kombat. You use every button.
He's got the what does you call it, controller too.
Oh, I've
Don't
got the
forget about-
adaptive controller. Yeah. So if I do find it difficult, I'll plug it into the
yeah.
adaptive controller and use that for some other options.
That's
Later,
hey
guys.
hey. Expose graphic god is a freaking pony. What's in your hand, graphic god?
What are you talking about?
Look at the screen. What's in your hand? You're exposed, you pony.
What's in my hand?
I don't see his hand
On
right
the
now.
screen.
There's an Xbox controller in my hand.
Oh,
Oh!
Oh, yeah, you hear that
Yeah.
reply. This
Well, you
sounds
know-
like an episode of Cheaters.
Well, see,
Jay's just been had.
yeah, I had to put a Sony controller in there because this originally was a Sony game.
Yeah. Supersonic
Yeah.
Station hired some private investigators to seek and search you out, Jay.
Yep,
Caught
I
you
find all the
red-handed.
ponies.
You know what's really hard to
Exposed.
find? You know what's really hard to find? A picture of a PlayStation 1 controller with hands on it. I looked everywhere for it. That's what I was gonna
That was
put
hard
down
for
there.
me to find back in the day too. I never saw it. Everyone was playing Xbox. What?
I must admit, I had a PlayStation, OG PlayStation that quit on me after about 3 months. So I had to take it back. Got it from Walmart. Had to take it back to Rose's and tell them they screwed me over, so they gave me a new one, and I didn't even buy it from there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Back in the day, they take back anything, wouldn't they?
I didn't even buy it from Rose's. I bought it from Walmart, and I got a free one exchanged from Rose's. Like, y'all idiots.
Well, you know what I used
Dirty
to, you know what
Dirty J said Pony Renegades.
you know what I used to do more than I like to admit? If I ended up busting something that I owned, I'd go buy a new one and put the busted one in and return it. I have done that.
That was the PS1 era. Was the time when I was just picking up chicks and shit. So like the only thing I played on PlayStation was Soul Caliburs or whatever it was called back then, and on Xbox the only thing I played on Xbox was Nintendo emulators, and that was the first time I ever played Halo 2.
I remember playing Destruction Derby on the original PlayStation a lot. And what was that? Wipeout? Not Wipeout. What's that racing game? Where you hover? It's not cars. It's what I'm talking about.
Dude.
No. What was it called? It's like a launch title. It was futuristic racer. You wasn't cars.
Yeah, I know Changwa. I can't think of the name of it, but yeah.
That's the only two I can really remember playing on the OG PlayStation.
Sorry, I'm just trying to fix. I want to fix the screen so you can read stuff. I find that it's a little too small. That's not what she said. I know what you
Not
were
what I
thinking.
heard.
I'm gonna be your Alexa and find out what game that is.
There we go. That's a little better. People can read what's on the screen here.
Man,
Is
it's
it Roll
God.
Cage?
No. It's God. Everybody. I mean, a lot of people know it.
It sounds like Wipeout.
Wipeout. Was it called Wipeout? I can't remember.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it
That's
is-
the one thing I can think of is Wipeout.
That was their big futuristic racer. It has full VR support now.
Yeah, it
But
does.
there's Mega Race, Extreme 3, Drone Racers, Extreme G2, X-Gra, Radio Gaga. What?
Radio Gaga.
Radio
song.
G. Oh, Radio G Racing, Revolve, and Outrun.
Outrun.
All we hear is Radio Gaga.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Wipeout. That's what I was trying to think of. I had it right then. But I
You
can't
know what?
remember.
Did you guys ever play that new Outrun on Xbox 360?
I did not.
Because they
No.
remade Outrun, they remade Afterburner. I want them to remake Hang On. We need a good motorcycle game.
Yeah, Hang On would be cool.
Actually, I want to see another what was that game? Road Rash. I know that
Road Rash
they,
is cool.
I know they did one earlier. They did one earlier this year with motorcycles, but I heard it wasn't very good.
Oh yeah, Tony Hawk. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Creeper just reminded me. Tony Hawk as well.
Oh, that
used
was,
to-
that was on PS2 though. Wasn't
Well, I had the PS2, so you know, I had it on one.
I played a lot of PS2.
Well, I think everybody did. That was it's like still like one of the highest selling consoles. Isn't
Yeah, that's a very popular console.
Well, if Sony does do that backwards compatible to PS2, oh shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot
Yeah.
of games.
I'm gonna be playing some tricky SSX.
I mean, I never owned a PS2, but my nephews did, so I played theirs.
Well, one of the reasons why it was so popular was because it came with a
DVD player.
DVD player, and like I did, I was going to get it anyway, but I was like, it's bonus because I can get a DVD player and not have to actually buy a separate DVD player.
It was cheaper. It was cheaper
Yeah.
than DVD players.
and that's still how I do it now. Ever since I've had consoles with CD drives or DVD drives, whatever. I've never actually bought a separate DVD player. I was just like, that's stupid. I mean, it's all in one package for me. I don't care if it's not the top of the line, whatever. I mean, it works. It played 4K, played DVDs back then. Maybe I'm different.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
you're
lot of
different,
people
all
bought-
right.
When
Hey,
PS3s went
but
down,
we
a lot
love
of
you.
people got them for their Blu-ray player.
I'm
And then a lot of
secure-
people got Nintendo Wii's just for the easy way to use Netflix and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm secure enough
mean-
with my masculinity, Jago, that I can say that I love you, man. And you know what? I've only had one beer.
I love all you guys. You're like
What's
brothers,
up,
man.
Super Cooper, Siberia?
Coop.
What's up, Coop? No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I bought all the VHS players and stuff back in the day. I even had a VHS DVD player, but when I got my PlayStation, I just stopped buying, stuff like that. Didn't need a separate one. That's how I
Right.
looked at it. And that's how still, like I said, I am today. I got my PlayStation in the living room if I want to play a DVD or a movie or whatever, and I got my Xbox in here in the game room. And if I really want to watch a Blu-ray in the living room, I just take it back in there. I don't care.
Exactly.
It's unneeded expense. That's how I look at it.
Are we ever gonna get? I can't talk. Are we ever gonna get this Final Fantasy VII remake?
Yeah, like
That
when's
people-
that coming out?
Remember when people were like,
2027.
Another 7 years.
remember when people were crying when they announced it and passing out and shit? at E3?
People are like fainting and shit. Yeah, like
I didn't cry, but I peed a little bit.
I was like,
I did hear
Pretty cool.
there was some trouble, so they had to start like.
Yeah, I heard that
completely over
too.
and shit.
Yeah, that was like a year or so ago or more. They said they had to like completely restart the game or whatever. Yeah.
I can only imagine it's gonna look probably fucking badass.
Let's hope
I
so.
will say this Final Fantasy VII is like most people for me, like most people, is their favorite RPG.
And you know what?
It is mine.
I played Final Fantasy VII back in the 90s, not on
Yeah.
the PlayStation, but on PC. It
Mhm.
came out on PC not long after it came out on PlayStation. So I did have the opportunity to play it, but I do remember what happened. I never finished it because the game kept crashing on me.
Really?
Yeah. Every time I got to a certain part, I don't know if the disc was scratched or what. So I've never finished this game. So I'm glad I have it digitally, and I'm glad that I'll finally...
Get ready for lots of hours, Jay.
That's
Yes.
fine.
I remember
Yeah,
I beat it.
I love games like this actually, like Phantasy Star, even King's Quest, all the Final Fantasy, not all the Final Fantasies, but I love this Final Fantasy Part 8 also, and I love Final Fantasy X is one of my favorite games just because I got a little emotional on a couple parts.
Well,
But
Coop
one more thing. There is a emotional part on this one as well.
Well, Coop said he wished he could give Final Fantasy VII the Resident Evil 2 treatment. What they were supposed to be doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because they had screenshots and stuff of what they were working on at the time before they had to basically restart, the development of it, and it was up to date in today's graphics. I mean, it looked damn good. But I don't know where.
I would love for them. I would love for them to do a Shining Force with new 3D graphics like this. Or I mean, of course, better. But because I loved Shining Force, that was a turn-based RPG as well. It's one of my favorites. But I'd love for them to do a remake.
Yeah, I don't remember. What Creeper said Final Fantasy VII was like 7 discs. I don't even remember.
Yeah, it had a lot of discs. I do remember that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It did. I used to sneak that in at work and play it, so I'd act like I was working and I was playing Final Fantasy VII.
Crispy said he's not a fan. Is he serious? You don't like Final Fantasy VII?
I never played it myself. I watched my best friend play it all the time. Go over at his house and get all stoned, and he'd sit there and play that nonstop.
I cried when I can't say it.
I told you it's emotional. There are moments that'll make you...
Don't ruin anything on me, please.
Dave might have got to that point.
There's very few... No, it's a while in the game, but...
I haven't even blown up the reactor yet, for God's sake.
There's very few games that'll make me actually cry, and Final Fantasy 7 and 10, I did shed a few tears.
Hopefully he has some tissues nearby.
He's always got tissues nearby, but it's not for crying.
I think Shay had some tissues before the podcast.
No wonder you got eye issues.
Yeah, Crispy said, typical Sony, we were doing this in 10 years. Yeah, man. Who knows when it's coming out? They announced it.
Well, it's not a Sony thing. I mean, it's going to be on all platforms.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a Square Enix thing.
It'll be ready in 2030.
All I can say is if it does come out, better be fucking no issues.
I don't know. They didn't even give us our DLC for Final Fantasy 15, so they scrapped that. They scrapped I don't know if they scrapped Final Fantasy 7 Remake, but it's definitely a Square Enix thing.
I liked Final Fantasy 15. I thought it was damn good. It's just the latter half of the game felt like it was like some of the portions of it might have been cut out because it was like wasn't like the first half.
Was there a lot of driving? Wasn't there a lot of driving in that game?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember watching it on YouTube.
You could auto drive, so it wasn't bad.
It just didn't feel. I don't know. To me, it just did not feel like a Final Fantasy game. I don't like. It felt like a different game. And I hate. I love turn-based combat, and I hated the combat system.
It wasn't turn-based, was it? No. The Final Fantasy 15. No.
Just weird shit. You're jumping off poles and crap and slashing them and shit.
I actually liked it, but like I said, the latter half of the game felt like stuff had been removed because like the later chapters were like just short or whatever, or just seemed rushed or something. I don't know. I like the game though.
Creeper said I shed a tear at the beginning of The Last of Us. Dude, that game has
a good game.
I swear, the first 15 minutes of that game is the first 15 minutes of the best 15 minutes of any game I've ever seen. Yeah, it has the best intro of any game.
I didn't know what you said exactly, but The Last of Us, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, Joel and I don't remember his real daughter's name, but yeah. It's been so long since I played it. Only beat it twice.
Only beat it once. I have never played it once. Never.
Really?
It's a good game.
See, you're missing out on all kinds of good.
It's a damn good game.
Got a great story. Good game.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should get like a PS, like a mini or something.
Dude, you just get an OG PS4 like the one I got. I didn't even only have a Slim. I bought.
Yeah, just get you a Slim or an OG. I mean, the Slim would be fine, or the OG, whatever you can find.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll work good. Like, for sure, you can get them cheap, especially Black Friday.
Yeah.
Get one off fucking eBay. They're cheap as fuck on there.
Like I said, I play PlayStation VR, which I haven't played in a while, but I played the PlayStation VR on my OG, and it looks fine to me. Even though people say the Pro was made for the VR, I don't need the Pro. My VR looks fine.
I'd be hooking it to my 1080p anyway, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, you don't need a Pro.
Yeah.
All the games, Sony first party games, like Uncharted 4 and Horizon Zero Dawn and The Last of Us, even though it was technically a PS3 game, they ported and made up-res for PS4.
Yeah.
They all look phenomenal. Spider-Man,
God of War
look damn good on my OG PS4.
Yeah, God of War just looks fucking badass altogether.
Mm-hmm.
I think what's really cool about God of War, and I watched Noof Nukem playing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the amount of detail they put into the characters. Like,
oh yeah,
every little thing on his body is like moving around as he's running and stuff. The physics are just amazing.
Yeah.
Atreus, and then what's the guy he fights first, like the very beginning of the game?
Yeah, Baldur.
Baldur, yeah, he just, man, and they're sitting there talking at his house. He's like, I know who you are, and the detail on both of them, man, and the fight sequence. Holy shit, dude!
Fight's bad fucking ass.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what?
And
Someone said something about Division in the chat. Who was that? Andy Mack.
Andy Mack.
I said, all right, fellas, sorry I'm late. Was playing a mission in the Division 2. So I finally beat, like, I love the Division 2. I think it's great. I finally, like, beat the game. I thought I had beat it, then I didn't beat it because there was, like, one more mission. But when you get through all that and you beat it, the game gets, like, 100 times better.
Really?
It's crazy. I'm like,
okay. When the end game opens up or whatever, and you try to fight the whatever those guys are called, Black something or other. I don't know. I don't have the game.
I don't know what they're called. Like, parts of your map show up in red again and all that shit, and the fucking robots start coming out and shit. I'm like, what? This game, like, it just got really good because now, like, I would not want to. I want to do the whole thing solo, so I kept doing like the whole campaign solo, and now like I'm constantly just trying to party up with people and play it. So now it's like whenever you beat it, it just gets way better. So, and I'm just getting into like the I don't even know if that is called the end game, but I don't know.
Oh, Z Black
levels,
too, guys.
Yeah, you level up different and all kinds of shit. So.
Andy's here. Z Black Rider's here.
What's up, Z Black Rider?
What's going on, guys?
Creeper said the physics on next gen are going to be insane. Yeah, I mean they are, but we're getting to a point now where technology's reaching a point now where they're going to be, not like we saw growing up from 8 to 16, 16 to 32, like a big leap like that.
Yeah. That's why I'm not gonna say VR a lot, but that's why I like VR, just because it's something different and new tech. Like flight games, you can only do so much with them until they reach their peak. Kind of. I mean, we'll probably get like bigger worlds, better frame rates, and all that crap. But I mean,
more destructible environments. More so in every game.
Right now, it's more kind of about the experience and whatnot. It's getting you introed into it, but it'd be pretty cool. Do some VR for it.
Yeah, you think Xbox will finally do VR?
No,
I think they will.
I think
they just won't make it a focus.
Yeah.
If they don't say anything about it this E3, you can, and who knows if they will, but if they don't, I wouldn't expect them to really.
I think it's too little too late. Like, I'm already kind of invested in Oculus and Sony now. I mean,
dude, if they had come out with VR like they said, like Phil said he was going to, I would have a VR third-party headset 40X right now, but they kind of, took a step back.
I would too,
from
definitely.
Oh hell yeah!
He lied about it. Wait, I'm no negative stuff, but hey, they're putting they're putting Master Chief Collection. They're putting Master Chief Collection on PC on Steam, and they're letting us mod it and shit.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, by the end of this year, we'll be playing Halo and virtual reality with the modders. These modders are freaking good with the VR stuff.
That would be so cool.
Oh yeah,
mean,
Creeper says gaming we have now is what I dreamed of as a kid. I think we all did.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I dreamed of VR as a kid.
Oh yeah,
And
me too.
I have it now,
But I never, really thought that, to the, the quality of the, the visuals or anything.
People
like that.
talk shit about the PlayStation VR, but it's not that bad. I think a lot of people talk shit about the PlayStation VR are the
For
ones
what
who
it is, it's pretty cool.
haven't experienced it. It's like, oh, it's so blurry, I can't see a damn thing in this helmet. No, it ain't like that.
I mean, they haven't tried it. What's really sad, like, I'm trying to say this negative. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to be positive. But when PSVR is blowing away Microsoft's first-party games for the last 2 years, then there's a problem.
Yeah, you got a point. You got a point there.
I just want Microsoft to do better. Like, we just got this Xbox One X $500 console, and they don't give us anything.
Well, look, I don't give a shit either way because I've always bought every console I've ever wanted. That's why I don't have a Switch because I don't want that trash. But I have a PlayStation and I have an Xbox, and I'll play the games I want to play if they're third party or not on my X. And for my PlayStation, only thing I use my PlayStation for is the first party. Now, I mean, yeah, they're knocking it out of the park with the first party games, and they're making Microsoft look kind of silly right now, and whatever. But I'll continue to be an X guy first because I've got so much. I don't have hardly any friends other than like you guys and a few others on PlayStation. I got my time invested in the Xbox platform, but Sony has blown away. I mean, I can say that as an Xbox fan, but I have, like I said, I have a PlayStation too. Sony has blown away the Xbox this generation. The Xbox started off strong with like Rise of Rome and Sunset Overdrive, and then they had the rights to Titanfall, and then after that, Killer Instinct, because that's why I bought it day one. But they have fallen off.
What bothers me?
They fell off a cliff.
What bothers me is that even though they did so well in the beginning, people forget all that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know.
It's like it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, Jay.
Yeah.
It did matter to me. Like, I still give them credit for that. That's why, like, I stuck with Xbox because they're announcing Fable and Project Spark.
People can talk shit about Scalebound, but that was one of the reasons why I bought my Xbox to start with too.
I never heard about that game.
I did.
But I'm mostly a Xbox 360 fan. I think they kind of went totally backwards. And like I'm more of a Halo fan, but now.
See you, Creeper. Thanks for showing up, buddy.
But now Halo's coming on PC, and it's going to be a better version.
Yeah, later, Creeper.
So I don't know. Like, I'm not as hyped about Xbox as I used to be. Just because everything. Well, everything's on PC now. Like, it's all on PC. Like, I could just like press a button right now and boot up Forza or Halo or whatever I want.
Well, I understand that, but for me,
and not everyone has a PC.
Yeah, not everyone does. But I mean, for me, I'll just stick with the Xbox stuff console. I can.
Yep.
And PlayStation,
And Corpse has a PlayStation 4. I know. I've played VR games with him.
And if I want to play, I don't do it for the PlayStation 3, but for like the 2 and the 1 and the Sega Saturns and shit, I can just play that on my PC emulator. So.
Oh, here's another thing that annoys me. Like, I'm scared to even buy games anymore because, like, I definitely don't buy them at launch, ever, because usually like the next month it's half price, or they give them away on gold, or
I can't get over how fast games go down in price.
Yeah, now it just goes to Game Pass.
They get their money
because
early on from the sale.
We saw how it was growing up. A game would come out and it wouldn't drop price for a year.
Fuck no.
Right. Yeah,
for any platform. Now you got like Tomb Raider. It came out and 3 months later it was like half price or less.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, didn't I just pay fucking
$60 for it?
Yeah, $60 fucking dollars, and I ran fucking new all DLC for like fucking $35.
Yeah.
Good game. Great game.
I know October 2nd is my last day on Xbox Live. Not Xbox Live, but on Xbox Gold on console, because I just have it free on PC. Because there's no reason for me to get gold anymore. And I think it's stupid that console players have to pay for gold. They're the only people that have to pay for it. They get punished, and it pisses me off. Well, hold on. I gotta be positive. Butterflies, sunshine, lollipops.
You're messing up, Sonic. You're fucking it up.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Sonic,
cranky when I wake up.
Sonic, you're bringing me down, and I need another beer. Ready?
Ready.
Beer.
Yeah.
Oh wait, someone said Game Pass in the chat.
Andy Mac said you love Game Pass.
Here's Sonic. Here's
Don't
something.
trigger me. And
Here's something more positive to think about with the direction that we're moving into. We an all digital everything. Anyway, it's kind of the same way now. Even if you buy the game, you still don't really own it. So when they turn the servers off, you're not gonna be able to play it, either digital or physical. How about that? A kick in the pants.
I mean, I'm gonna keep buying physical games because I like the option to sell it on eBay. I mean,
you have the option to get rid of it and get something back from it.
If I have the ability to sell it on eBay, then I own the fucking thing.
You know, I used to think the same thing, but then I realized I have a shelf full of old games that I haven't sold yet. So I guess I'm never gonna sell my games.
I'm just collecting them.
Yeah.
I'm a collector. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I buy physical because I like physical. I used to trade my games in, and if I hadn't traded my games in, this whole entire game room would be full of consoles and games. It'd be full of open the door and games would fall out. But I did that so much, and I was like, you know what? Unless I really don't like the game, I'm just going to keep it. I'm not going to fuck that. I'm just going to keep it because I want to collect it. And that's the God's honest truth.
Shinzo, what's up, Shinzo? He says, what about PS Plus? Sonic? It's the same bullshit. Sony's doing the same bullshit. Like I know I do pick on Microsoft a lot, but I mean Sony does the same bullshit too. So, like,
sorry, finish your thought, and I want to say something.
I don't know. Like I know I do come off on Xbox pretty hard, but I mean Sony does the same shit. Really.
They're all going to do the same shit eventually. And let's be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, I just get tired of subscriptions, and after subscriptions, now we're going to have a cloud subscription.
What's up, Indy?
Ubisoft subscription. We're going to have EA. We already got an EA subscription. It just annoys me.
My only thing is, with the whole digital future, and everybody jumping on the digital bandwagon, and it's just going to be. I don't mean it. You know, that's whoever does it. You know, I'm not going to until I absolutely have to. My only thing, like with Anthem, you know, I was thinking about it the other day. The only way you can play that game is online. If you take the servers off, like they turn the servers off for Anthem, whenever they do, I have a beer coaster. You can't play that game single player at all.
Well, yeah, same with Destiny and shit like that. Too.
Yeah, and that's just stupid. I mean, people talking about preserving your games coming with you. Well, if they turn out like the first Titanfall, you can't play that game when they turn the servers off for the game. You can't play it either, anymore either. No. So preserving the games coming with you and all that bullshit. If they're only an online game and the server gets turned off like Drive Club. I know it has a single player, but you can't play multiplayer after they turn the servers off. But games like Anthem that has no single player really, because it's all online, that game's fucking worthless, and you wasted your money.
Yeah,
that pisses me off.
That's why I'm happy I preserved Scott Pilgrim versus the World, Transformers War of Cybertron, Transformers Fall of Cybertron. I didn't get that Marvel. I forgot what it's called, but there's 2 Marvel games Activision didn't they let the license run out and shit. So like I hate it when games lose licenses and they're gone. It's never a good thing. But
well, that's how the farther we go, and the trend keeps going further and further, like digital, and everything's tied to online. More games are going to become are going to be that way, and then when the servers get turned off, there's more games that you can't play. Yeah, and it's just
there's always going to also be like the people like Jay was saying. It's nice to you don't have a shelf full of clutter.
But that's my only. I understand.
I see that side too, but for me, I like the physical. I like to collect it. be able to physically look at it if I wanted to.
Yeah. But I mean, and that's not. I'm not even saying that. It's just like with like I said, Anthem again. When they turn the servers off for that game, you can't play it at all, physical or digital.
Yeah, it would be cool if they came up with some sort of way where you could.
So what are we gonna do about you buying the game? Nothing. You just
Nothing,
got you
pretty much. Thank you for your money. Here in a couple months, we got this new game coming out. Check it out. Buy it.
Yeah, like Sony, like their baseball games, like don't they shut down the servers like every year for that? Then come out with that's bullshit.
That pissed me off.
That means that your 2016's MLB you can't play now, or 2017's or whatever the last one is. I don't know. I don't buy baseball games.
I wanted to say something since I saw Monkey Punch in the chat. I had a conversation with Monkey the other day because I'm gonna do a new avatar for him. But we actually did a face-to-face chat, and I've never seen him before. What an awesome guy he was. We had a long chat about what we want to have, and we talked about, like, I don't know if we're similar in age, but, we're all older gamers, and we had a lot in common, so just want to give a great shout-out to him.
Yeah, Monkey Punch is a good dude.
He's a good dude.
Very good dude. And you know what? He supports everybody, and even though some of my past comments have maybe contradicted what I'm going to say right now, but I respect people that do that. But what I don't respect is some of the people that are supporting some of these people that are just not good people.
Yeah,
that's what bothers me. That's all.
I agree. Dude, everyone in this chat kicks ass. We love you.
Yeah.
Ass kickers.
Appreciate everybody who shows up.
Oh yeah,
every week.
Time.
We don't act like we're holier than thou. Like we're just gamers, just like you guys. We like hanging out with you guys in chat and talking shit.
It's all about hanging out and having a good time.
Yeah.
Well, this is us hanging out in my mom's basement.
Yep.
In my old bedroom.
I read that today. I read that today, Jay, and I was like, some guys are gonna read that, but think we're all hanging out in your basement.
Yeah. Here these guys are. They're just sitting in this fucking basement, sitting at a table with a bunch of mics. They're just doing this YouTube thing. They are actually in the same fucking room.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn, I want to. Just watching this makes me want to get this game.
Yeah, no, right?
I got on PC, but
we came out what, 97? I haven't played it since 97.
Yeah, 97.
Quite a while.
Long time. So it'd be a new game for me now.
I want them to bring down the price of Final.
Jay hasn't beat it yet.
I have never beaten this game, no. And
have you played Final Fantasy X, Jay?
I have not played any other Final Fantasies except which one did I play? I never completed any of them.
Part 10's so good, dude. I really hope they bring down the price on that because they're charging way too much for it. But I'm talking positive, trying to be positive. It's a really, really good game. So I definitely highly recommend it. It's one of my all-time favorite games. Final Fantasy.
Did they do a version for the Xbox?
Yeah, it's on the store. I think it's out right now, isn't it?
Well, if you recommend it, then I will. Actually, I'm wrong. I played Final Fantasy 1 and 2 on NES.
Oh yeah.
Long.
Jake,
long time ago.
Fantasy 10. Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Which Final Fantasy came out for Super Nintendo?
I don't know.
Must have been 3 or 4, or maybe.
Probably, or
probably was.
Yeah, it had to have been, I'd assume.
I never played it, but I know that they probably had one for Super Nintendo.
I like that dude with the gun arm.
Yeah,
Barrett. Barrett. See, I remember that.
Yeah, and it's funny. They tell you they try to make you change their names, but why would you change their names? That's their names.
Oh, I do that all the time, dude. Everyone always change their names. Like on Final Fantasy X, when I'm streaming it, Siberia, if anyone in chat, I'd name my Aeons after people in chat. Like I
I thought
called
you.
my dragon Siberia.
I thought you were gonna say you named Barrett like Mr. T or some shit.
Stop putting the food.
Kill the stick dragon.
How many people in the chat have played this game, and how many have finished it? That's a good question.
That is a good question. I'd be curious to know.
I beat it one time, long time ago.
I've watched
In
it
97.
being beaten.
Yeah, I beat it. I didn't do all that chocobo stuff afterwards.
I watched all that shit.
Choke your bow stuff? No,
Yeah, get the black one and
no,
I don't choke my bone until after 10.
time zones, man.
No, I didn't do much of that either, Sonic. So
What's up,
What's
Salty?
up, Salty?
Hey,
Oh,
Salty,
Jinx, you
what's
owe me
going
a
on,
drink.
bro?
Heard you talk about VR.
Dude, Salty loves VR. One day, Salty will see the light. I promise. He's gonna get that. He's gonna get that Nintendo Labo VR.
he's got a Switch. We know that.
I want a Switch Pro when it comes out.
The
Remember
Switch
when I
Pro?
Yeah, remember when I was saying I want a Switch Pro? Remember Salty said, "Nope, not gonna happen." Then the next day, hey, Switch Pro's coming out, and a Switch Mini or some shit. That Switch Mini.
Why the fuck would they make a Switch Mini? The screen on the Switch is already tiny. I mean, what are they trying to do? Drive away people with bad eyesight?
I think they're doing it to where you can't remove the freaking
I got
Joy-Con
that,
or whatever,
but
and make it cheaper.
they don't need to make the screen any smaller. Holy shit! What they're gonna make a 3-inch screen?
Some people would like it to be more portable, but the Pro thing, like what I would want from that is definitely better battery life, better storage. I honestly think they're making a Switch Pro for VR. I honestly do, because like they announced like the Zelda thing and the Zelda Breath of the Wild and the Mario thing, but you can't play that with that cardboard Labo shit. So they're gonna have to come out with an HMD VR headset for that. They have to, because you can't hold cardboard up to your face with a Switch on it and play Zelda. So
Andy says to replace the 3DS. I got that, man, but holy crap! How small are they gonna make the screen? I mean, people with bad eyesight, I can't see them going, man, I need to buy a Switch Mini so I can fucking strain my eyes even harder.
oh, he said the Pro 4K.
The Pro 4K wasn't happening.
Oh no,
That's never happened for like.
Ain't never happened.
I don't think you would need 4K on a handheld.
I don't think you would benefit from that.
You wouldn't benefit from a 4K Switch with 4K because the screen wouldn't be big enough to really take advantage of 4K. You wouldn't be able to really see, tell the difference.
Yeah, the Switch Mini, like the cheaper one, would probably be just like a portable, like Game Boy Advance that doesn't go to the screen and you just carry it around or something. Because I mean, why do they need like the, what are they called now? Game Boy Advances or whatever.
You're talking about a 2DS and 3DS?
Yeah, I mean, with the Switch, they really don't need those anymore. So why not take a Switch and replace the Switch with those and make it smaller? And
what size was it? What size was it? Because I don't know, because I didn't own one because it's Nintendo. I haven't bought a Nintendo product since the GameCube. So, what size screen was on the Wii U tablet?
I have a Wii U. I don't know.
I don't know.
Nintendo lost me after the Wii.
They lost me after the GameCube.
Here's my beef with Nintendo. This is why I stopped buying Nintendo crap. Some of you know this, some of you don't. Okay, so I had like $2,000 worth of games on my Wii, and so if your console breaks and you get a different Wii, all your games are locked to that console. So the only thing you could do was write Nintendo letters. They're saying, well, you have to write us a letter and stuff. So I wrote like 3 letters and they never did nothing. So you lost all your digital library, and that pissed me off so bad that I never bought Nintendo stuff again. But I do, dude. I have a big place in my heart for old Nintendo. Like I love.
Yeah, me too.
I'm so like they brought console gaming back in a big way. So like that's the Nintendo that I love.
6.2-inch screen
On the what? The Wii U tablet?
The Wii U gamepad controller.
Damn, I thought it was bigger than that. Maybe because I never had one.
I think with everything else added to it, yeah, it makes it bigger, but the screen itself, yeah, I thought the screen was bigger than that, but that's what it says. 6.2, 16 by 9 or some shit. 16:9 aspect.
I'm a Sega guy first, but I still love old Nintendo because I had them all.
Me too.
Oh yeah, same here. That's how I am too.
NES, Super NES,
Nintendo.
and the Nintendo 64 were the best Nintendo console. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 64 is awesome.
Last week when I was talking, I think it was you, Jago. Did you guys both tell me, or was it Jago and Stink tell me that the new Sega Genesis Mini is going to have Bluetooth?
I think far as I remember.
Because if it does, I'm going to buy that 6-button 8-bit DOE controller. I saw a review of it today on Electric Playground. Or not Electric Playground, what was it? Yeah, EP Daily or whatever it was. They were using it to play Streets of Rage 2. And they said it was like no lag at all. So.
Awesome.
The only problem I have with I know people are gonna buy it because like people buy that shit up, but the only reason I'm not is, and I think I said this before too. This is what's gonna hurt the Sega Classic or whatever Sega Mini is. Sega's already put so many game collections out with the same exact games with more games for cheaper. You can probably get like the $50 games for $9 or something. I know on Steam you can get like 60 Sega Genesis games for like $5-10 sometimes.
Yeah.
But they've done that a lot, and plus they put arcade ports on those same collections, like that. Right. Sonic Genesis.
The one on the 360.
That is one game they need to fucking do backwards compatible on. If they did that, I would say nice stuff to Phil Spencer.
I love.
I can't find it right now, Jay, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere it was going to have Bluetooth.
Because if it does, I mean, I'm super excited.
Well, actually, I don't know if they could do it. It was never digital. It was only a physical only. So I don't know how they would do that. But you know what though? When they did start doing the backwards compatible thing, I stuck that Sega Genesis collection in my Xbox One, and it started downloading the other versions.
Mine too. Yeah,
Altered Beast.
And
really?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I want to say
one.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I want to say too that the Sega Genesis Mini, from what I read, that it also had a cartridge slot.
No,
no,
small.
They'd be awful small.
I want to say I read that for some fucking reason. Maybe I'm wrong.
Because I actually watched a review of it, and they said that one thing that would have made it better is if it did.
It had a cartridge slot. Okay. Yeah. For some reason I thought I had read that it had one. I was like, man, that's awesome. 40 games included, and you still play your cartridge games?
Yeah, that'd be wicked.
But I know that was the At Games version had a cartridge slot, but their emulation was terrible.
And there's another system that's out. Can't remember the name of it, but it takes cartridges as well, and it does Bluetooth and all that stuff. So.
Hey, quick shout out to Saltiest Gamer. He says, "Love the show, guys. Keep up the good work. It's awesome that y'all do something different. Definitely check out."
Yeah, I appreciate it, Salty.
Yep.
Thanks, bro.
I love his gifts he puts on.
Oh yeah. If I can't watch Salty like live, because he comes on at 9, and most of the time I'm like doing something or getting ready to go to bed or whatever, I always watch it the next day.
Oh, I always I religiously watch Salty stuff. I watch Boom stuff.
Yeah.
But I have totally cut down on how many podcasts I watch.
I can't do it live a lot of times. Like Boom,
same here. Live is tough.
Boom at work, and I don't walk around like a zombie with headphones in, like a lot of 22-year-olds now do now. But so I always listen, like when I'm driving. Like if I know Boom and Salty and Boom are on Wednesday, and I know they started, I'll like jump in and while they're live, or I'll jump in, after they've gone off, and I'll listen while I'm driving around because I drive. So it's perfect listening material to like while you're driving. A lot of people don't listen to music no more. I was like, no, I don't fucking listen to music.
That's the same here.
I just listen to podcasts, and the people look at me like I'm crazy. Like, I'm not 22.
I used to listen to
out
them.
like I do.
I listen to them when for me to like, I put an earbud in when I go to sleep. I have to be listening to something. And
Oh yeah, I'll do that too. Like I fell asleep because I was off today. I turned on actually the Ashton and Lucas podcast on Saturday and put that in, and I listened to it until I fell asleep.
I have to listen to White Zombie to sleep now. For some reason,
Which one? Which album?
Yeah, which one?
First album.
Oh,
Oh yeah, good album.
Yeah, like every song on it's good, and I don't know what it is
The
about.
first
Love that.
60s, yeah.
the CD of that physical version.
Yeah, I know. I do too. I got that. Yeah,
Mhm.
I got quite the CD collection. So
Yeah,
I-
so
yeah,
even
I
though
do.
bro, I always listen. It's hard for me to listen. I mean, White Zombie. Oh yeah, most
Astro
definitely.
Creep's good too.
I really like Astro Creep.
Yeah, me too.
What
I like-
Astro
I like all of
Astro Creep 2000? You talking about the second one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's damn
And
good
even
too.
the remake.
remix.
The super,
That's what I was going
the
to say.
super
too.
sexy swinging
super
sounds.
sexy swinging sound.
Oh, I
from the
love
60s. Yeah,
The CD of that physical version.
yeah, I know. I do too. I got that. Yeah,
Mhm.
I got quite the CD collection. So
Yeah,
I-
so
yeah, I
even
do
though
too.
bro, I always listen. It's hard for me to listen. I mean, I used to try all the time, but then I'd have to stop actually working, and I was like, nah, I'll just listen on the replay. And like,
Fuck. When I'm playing Forza Horizon or some game like that, I crank up my Spotify fucking heavy metal playlist and
Yeah.
drive fast. Pantera, White Zombie, Metallica.
I'll pop in my CDs in my truck and just jam out sometimes on the way home. Sometimes that's about the only time I listen to music. They're like CDs.
Okay.
Wait,
Same
did
with me.
someone say Tool is coming out with a new album?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
this year.
Yep. This year they are.
Fuck yeah, Maynard. We love you.
Yeah, man. Like, I can't get over. Like, I've been listening to a lot of Tool lately because I know they're coming out with a new album. I can't get over the drummer. Like, he is beyond amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Just listen. Like, try to focus on the drumming in those songs. It's like insane.
Yeah, I know.
That's one of the bands that I never got into. Even though my friends in high school were listening to Tool, they're like, "You need to listen to Tool," and I was like, I
Shame
never.
on you.
I never got. I was more of a Nine Inch Nails guy.
You're fired. You're
Oh, yeah.
fired.
That made up for it.
Yeah, I
Nine
was.
Inch Nails is my favorite band.
Sorry, I was. I mean, good God, what was it? The first album with Head Like a Hole on it.
Pretty hate machine.
Pretty
Dirty
Hate Machine.
Yeah.
Yes, one of my favorites. And the one with Closer, and then
Downward
Downward
Spiral.
spiral.
yeah. Oh my God. So yeah, like I got enough to listen to. I mean, I was all over the place. White Zombie.
And then they had the Broken and the Fixed albums.
the Broken. Yeah, I had that one too.
And didn't he give away the last album?
I don't know.
Did he?
I think it was free to download.
Holy shit! Trent Reznor's awesome though.
Yeah.
That's my favorite band. Nine Inch
And
Nails.
you know, I go back and watch that video of Closer, and for back in the day, it'll surprise you because there's a naked chicks in it. You're like, there's boobs in it. I'm like, oh, are you serious? There's real. I mean, I don't know how they got away with that. Maybe because she's wearing a pig head.
I learned that the hard way because, like, you know how I DJ and stuff. At some places I VJ and there's like a huge screen. I got busted twice. Like once I did blurred lines from Robin Thicke. I was like, whoops. And then I did headlight or not head like a hole.
Closer.
Closer from Nine Inch
Listen,
Nails.
guys, I'll be right back. Just give me a minute.
All right.
All right.
I was like, whoops. And then I did what is that song? Sexy bitch.
Thanks, Super. I appreciate that.
I can't think of the name.
No, but how did they get away with that back in the day? Yeah, there was more than one time the girls in there with her boobs out, unless it was a guy with implants. You know, I mean, that could have been the same.
Who knows?
Oh, I
I
got
gotta just blurred it. I don't know.
girls from Motley Crue too. I got in trouble for that one. Because there's strippers.
But strippers are nice.
It's still like it's like phenomenal to this day, and it's like probably 20 years old. I'm not exactly sure. Something like 20 years old, probably. I know. Came out when I was in high school. I know that, or right after.
Yeah, see, Blacker, I saw Tool at Lollapalooza. That was before I saw a lot of these bands before they became famous. Tool was like on the second stage. You know how at Lollapalooza they had 2 stages?
Yeah.
Tool was on the second stage, and they came out with like chainsaws and all kinds of weird shit.
What's up, baby? Cool J?
And fucking everyone loved them. That's before like they got big or anything.
No, all my friends would walk around, because you remember band T-shirts were big back in the day when you were in high school. Or maybe it was in mine.
Yeah,
you know,
I remember that. Yeah. Still got
9 Inch Nails T-shirts, Tool, Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, whatever. You know, people would walk around all the time with band T-shirts, and I remember seeing Tool 1,000 times. I'm like, I need to check out Tool because everybody's, sporting their T-shirts and talking about them. I just never did because I had the bands I wanted to listen to.
I had like 50 Guns N' Roses T-shirts because I stole them from the Guns N' Roses riot.
What?
I had a whole box.
What did I just walk into?
Everyone was stealing, like, they were tearing down Riverport at the Guns N' Roses riot, and everyone was jumping in the T-shirt stands and taking shit. I stole a whole box of Guns N' Roses and Skid Row T-shirts.
Yeah, is that even a thing nowadays with kids nowadays? Band T-shirts, or is that?
Yeah, my kids dig through my bottom drawer that's full of my band shirts, and they wear them all the time.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Keeping the school alive, Jay.
Okay, but it's awesome and it's sad at the same time because they're wearing them, not even knowing who the bands are.
Yeah, they're just wandering around with shirts with pentagrams and upside down crosses on them.
Looks
cool.
Ozzy Osbourne biting heads off birds. Ah!
Yeah, bats.
Bats, or whatever it was.
He thought the bat was fake.
Fake. Yeah.
He got a surprise, didn't he?
Yeah, little did he know.
Are you talking about Ozzy?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, did you see that new Motley Crue thing?
Yes.
Their movie. Ozzy's looking.
Why do you keep forgetting the name of that?
The Dirt.
What is it? Oh, Dirt. Yeah.
Dirt.
It's called The Dirt.
Tommy Lee pisses up by the pool, and then doesn't he lick it or something? Then Ozzy licks up Tommy Lee's piss.
Then snorted the ants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine back in the day. Love them too.
I love Rage Against the Machine.
Good band.
That's another one I listen to a lot. Is Rage.
Well, the first album had the Chinese girl on fire from like World War II, wasn't it? It's like a real picture.
The second one, wasn't it?
It had it was showing that. It was showing the priest fire. The
monk was on fire. Yeah, that's what I think. Was that the first one or the second one?
Fuck, I don't know. I
think it was the first one, man, because the second one was the one that had the kid and like a cartoonish looking drawing. It had Bulls on Parade on it.
No, that was their second one. The first one had like Bomb Track and
yeah, that's the one that had the burning monk. Bomb Track. And then the second one had Bulls on Parade on it. Yeah.
Well, my girls couldn't have picked a better dad because I've got like a whole
what's that guy doing?
ton of metal shirts.
No, what's he whacking off to?
Yeah.
He's trying to suck up the clouds, literally.
What is that guy doing to him?
He's punching the punching bag.
Beating that big old sausage.
That other guy looked like he was doing something to Cloud.
Yeah.
He was trying to suck.
What the fuck?
He was bobbing his head.
Yeah, it's like.
Damn, we got off topic. We stopped talking about games. No, I'm just kidding. We don't just do games here, guys.
Yeah, we don't just do games. We also do ready. Beer.
Yeah.
Tea.
Games and beer. We should rename the show.
Speaking of old school coming back, you guys see that? I read an article about I can't remember the name about it now. I just read it today. My memory's terrible. The new Terminator movie.
Oh yeah. Dark something or other, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's like pretending like all the other Terminators after Terminator 2 don't exist.
Yeah.
They should.
Schwarzenegger in it?
Yeah, Schwarzenegger's in it, and what's her name? Makes her return.
Yeah.
Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor. But you know what's funny? With time travel, they can do that, right?
Yeah.
That is true. Genesis, is that the
I
one
watched that. That's the one that had the girl from Game of Thrones.
Yes,
I didn't.
That was.
see that one.
I thought it was real. It's got the 2 Arnolds in it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arnold, because he travels back the same time. He shows up naked in '84, and he steals the clothes from the guys.
Yes,
And
I actually thought that one was really, really good.
he beats the crap out of his younger self.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I didn't.
then there was that the one with the twist where the guy didn't know he was a robot?
No, that was the one before that with the guy
one
who played
before.
Batman,
Right.
and the guy was in Clash of the Titans.
Right.
Can't think of his name right now, but he didn't realize he was a Terminator because he was some kind of hybrid Terminator. Yeah.
I didn't see that one because I watched 15 minutes of it. I thought it was stupid.
It wasn't bad. I'm not gonna say I've seen all the Terminator movies because I'm a Terminator fan,
Me
of
too.
course. I'm old school.
Me too.
I've watched them all and I enjoyed them, but when they're the direction they're going, trying to make sense, put some damn sense into the timeline and story, they should ignore the rest of the Terminators that have been made.
Andy says, when's the new Terminator coming out? Make
It's
sure
this
supposed
year.
to be, I think,
September,
later
I
this
think.
year. Yeah,
September,
September,
I think I
August,
read.
September, that time frame.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like,
Did you guys
Oh.
ever see the TV show that they had for a while during?
I love that. It had Lena Headey in it.
Chronicles.
Lena
Yeah,
Headey was in it. Yes, I loved
yeah.
it.
That I thought that was awesome. I
Me
was
too.
so hoping
And
they
I
were
was
gonna do
so
a third
sad
season.
when they canceled that.
I know,
Yeah.
me too. I was like, "There's gonna be a third season," and then all of a sudden, it's like, Fox is like, "Nope, we'll drop it."
What was it?
the Sarah
Sarah
Connor-
Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Chronicles.
I never
Yeah.
even heard of it.
Did you
It
ever
was-
watch Firefly?
No.
Okay. The chick from Firefly's in it. Too.
Summer Glau or whatever her name
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a female Terminator. It's kind of I guess I don't know.
It focuses on Sarah Connor. Imagine that.
But also
And John
and
as
Dawn.
a kid.
and
Yeah,
Dawn,
yeah,
and it's their, I guess it's their little stories of day to day kind of running and moving from place to place,
Yeah.
and it's really good. I mean, after the first couple episodes, it starts the story, everything starts really building, and it's got some really good production for being
Very good.
on
Yeah.
a
It was
TV
damn
show.
good.
On
It was
How many
regular
seasons were there?
TV.
Were there 2 or 3?
Two. It was
Two.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
later on
hey,
that second
guys.
season, it was started really
Real
developed.
quick.
Skynet.
Corpse, real quick, make sure you thumbs up and tweet it out. And Graphic Guide does have a donation link at the bottom, so whatever you tip, it definitely helps the channel and helps Graphic Guide out.
You know what's funny? Every so often I look up at my little scroller and it says latest donation and it goes back blank.
We need that Rifter dude to pop back.
I know! Rifter,
Where's
where are
Rifter?
you?
Wait.
He got Oculus Rift with that name Rifter, I think.
I think he's actually super.
Well, he's broke this week, Jay, because he gave Super so much money.
Damn right, yes. I agree
He's
with
super
that.
spinning on He-Man.
I actually did. Well, I had a problem because someone made a custom-made Adora, but she's like in the Hordak outfit, so I had to get it. So
Oh hell yeah!
that's important to me.
Sounds like some good times.
Yeah, AP Cool. I was right. AP Cool J says September. Yeah, it's September when the new Terminator
Oh,
comes
AP's
out. I thought,
here. How's it doing?
Yeah.
How you doing, AP?
Yep.
Thanks
And
for
if you
showing
want to
up.
come, do you have the member thing on here? You can subscribe to be a member.
I don't think I can do that because I can't monetize.
Oh, that sucks. I added all He-Man figures to my. I got new emojis. They're
Oh
all
really?
figures.
Andy Mac,
Cool.
Andy Mac, who's watching Hellboy this week? I can the new movie. I can say I'm not because I haven't even seen Shazam yet. I'm gonna see that first.
I'm seeing
I'm
Captain
excited.
Marvel. I have to see
Yeah.
Captain Marvel this week.
I'm excited for Hellboy. I don't know when I'll see it though.
Yeah,
look good.
I don't go to the movies. I don't go to the movies. Like there's a
I
lot of
hardly
people.
do ever anymore.
They go like all these Marvel movies and just go to the movies every weekend. But I'm gonna be honest, the shit's expensive. I'll wait.
Dude, that's why I don't mean to talk about VR again, but Galarian Blades, Brian Baker, he'll take these new movies that are coming out, he'll put them in. I don't know how he does it, but he converts them into 3D. And then there's this app on VR that you're all sitting in a movie theater. You can have like up to like 10 friends sitting in a movie theater.
And
Yeah,
watch
I
the
think
movie.
talk about that.
We watch a movie. It's crisp, clear 3D. It's like being in a movie theater, but you don't have to pay for anything.
Like I haven't seen Captain Marvel yet. You know, I
haven't seen so much stuff that's
I
came
just
out.
watched Aquaman like 2 weeks ago, and I watched Bumblebee yesterday, this weekend, and I mean, I normally have to catch up on movies. Like I'll probably see Avengers Endgame without seeing Captain Marvel. When I finally see Captain Marvel, I'll get filled in on her little part or whatever. But
Yeah.
you know,
Can I say something about Bumblebee?
Sure.
yeah, what?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's out on digital now, so you can
whoever
it's
made
out.
stream it.
Bumblebee, I don't know who made it, but take that first part with where they had that War of Cybertron stuff on it.
Oh,
Make
that
a
was
whole
awesome.
movie. Make a whole movie just like that.
That was awesome, dude. I was like, holy shit! There's
I know.
yeah, Cliff Jumper and what's his name? I can't remember his name now. I was like, holy shit! It's the Autobots we grew up with, but in like
Cybertron
moving forward.
form.
Yeah.
They need to make a whole movie like that. Like,
And I'm gonna tell you, I
That
know I
would be
tweeted. I know I tweeted it, but if you guys have not seen Bumblebee, it's probably the best Transformers movie I've ever seen.
So
That's what I've heard.
Michael Bay had nothing to do with it.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe that is why.
Put it this way: I watched
Quite
it.
the coincidence.
I rented it off cable Sunday night, and then I still had it available, so I watched it again yesterday, and it is damn good. It'll make you tear up too. Damn good story, dude. And
John
they tied.
Cena wasn't as annoying as I thought he'd be.
No, John Cena wasn't bad at all. And then they actually tie in at the end of Bumblebee. They tie in Bumblebee with the very first 2007 movie, in an awesome way. I'm not gonna say anything though, but dude, that is a great movie.
So he turns into a Camaro at the end of the show.
Danny, you figured it out.
I'm just guessing.
no, he does because he's a Volkswagen. You know, like in the cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Which he should be.
Yeah, he should be. And he actually turned into a Camaro right at the end of the movie. I was like, that's awesome. They tied it in to 2007's Transformers.
Nice,
Wow.
nice,
It's
nice.
really good, dude.
I love Transformers.
Me too. I thought it was so awesome when they, announced they were working on live action movies and shit.
And it's kind of like an origin story of how long Bumblebee was on Earth.
Mm,
You know, yeah, and it was awesome. I'd love to see that with like the other ones. You know what I'm saying? Other Transformers. Really good.
Dude, I have a tattoo of a Decepticon symbol with a cobra from G.I. Joe symbol wrapped around the Decepticon symbol.
Wow.
What? What's up, Rob? Rob's in the chat. No, it's a really good movie, man. I'm surprised.
That's what I've heard. So I haven't seen it yet, but I'm looking forward to. seeing
You'll
it.
enjoy it, dude. Bumblebee's really good.
I'm gonna watch it soon. Guess what movie I started watching the other night because everyone told me it was terrible, but I want to watch it anyway. Is Ghost Rider, the second one, the Spirit
second
of
one?
Vengeance. Spirit of Vengeance. Everyone told me it was terrible. I started watching it the other night. I didn't find it that bad. I mean, Nicolas Cage. You can say you hate him anyway, but as for a story,
Decent.
not terrible, right? Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. I saw it like right after it came out, like 6 months after it came out, because I've never been a huge guy to go to the movie theater anyway. Like I said, it's expensive, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, it was okay.
Nicolas Cage should not be Ghost Rider.
And thank God he wasn't Superman.
Oh, God.
Was he supposed to be?
He was almost
Yeah.
Superman.
Almost
Are you
was.
kidding me? Oh,
It's funny when Jay said, I remember that. Yep, he was almost Superman.
There's even images online of him wearing the suit.
Yep, I remember seeing those.
I mean, I liked him in one movie, like a long time ago. I don't remember the name, where they steal all the kid or whatever. They steal the baby.
Oh,
Was
right, Racing Arizona.
Yeah, Raising Air. Yeah, that's the only movie I like him in. And
Actually,
that's
the only movie I like him in is Face Off.
Oh,
Face Off with John
oh,
Travolta. Yeah, damn good.
That movie, was amazing. Like
It was
non-
actually.
It was for the time.
non-stop action.
It was.
I remember seeing that in the theater. I do remember
I
seeing
want to
that.
watch it now.
I've actually liked a few of his films. I don't get.
Not a big fan, but
I don't get the hate for him, but I'm not fangirling for him either. But he's done some good movies.
yeah. Oh yeah.
2.
Con Air wasn't bad either.
Con Air was. I thought it was damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silence.
Awkward silence.
Awkward. Awkward.
Dang, Jay's level 8 now. Make sure you carry your cloud.
How did I get
Jay's got the power of the cloud.
Monkey said, Jay, did you get my donation I sent?
Oh.
Jay's like, I don't know. Let me check on that.
Let me check on that donation.
Donation.
It didn't pop up for some reason. I don't know why did it pop up. Streamlabs.
Technical difficulties from earlier, Jay.
Probably.
Oh, I put it in the. Yeah, I put your donation thing in the link.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me put your. He's got a PayPal me also. So I don't know what your Streamlabs is set up to. Is it your PayPal me or?
It's me.
I put the donate to Graphic Gods. Oh, I put your coffee page on it.
Oh, why did you do that? That's all right. I still get that too, but.
He still gets.
Listen. I appreciate if anyone sent me a nickel. I wouldn't give a crap. The fact that people even want to give me money is like, still blows my mind sometimes.
Well, it definitely helps. Helps. Like
I mean, yeah, like people don't realize this, that I don't only do this because I'm looking for money. I do this because I have fun, because I love hanging out with you guys. It's like it's the highlight of my week. I swear to God, Tuesday night I can't wait for it, and I do have like fucking bills that I gotta pay for, like all those appliance bills that I'm still paying every month, and between the donations I get on my streams and the shirts that I sell and the avatars that I sell, most of that money goes to my appliance bill, and whatever I have left over, I buy games with. So, that's it. That's the only way I'm buying games.
Right. Or you can sell me your He-Man figures.
He-Man.
We're gonna talk about
Graphic
that.
Guide really fast. So I'm looking at your stuff in your descriptions and stuff. The only thing you have is your Kofi. Donate to Kofi Kingston.
I thought I put in my description. I'm sure I changed that today.
No, you got your graphic. I'll post your graphic pictures. Also,
I suck.
It says T-shirts, donate to Graphics God Kofi page, and then Retro Renegades. It says your Kofi.
I made
page.
changes to that today, and it didn't save. Here, I'll add it now.
It's okay. He bought you a nice coffee though.
You know what? Monkey is probably one of the most generous guys that graces anyone's podcast. So anything is appreciated. So Monkey, you're just an amazing guy.
I think I played what was that Call of Duty game type? Prop Hunt. Didn't we play Prop Hunt Monkey Punch?
I don't know. I haven't played Call of Duty in forever.
Prop Hunt is the funnest game mode ever. It puts Battle Royale to shame.
Okay, guys, I'll be right back again.
All right.
Occupy everyone's in the chat.
We will.
What's going on, chat?
So I can tell you guys everything I've been playing since the last Retro Renegades. It's easy. I think I got a problem. I'm addicted to it.
Anthem.
Oh man, here we go.
You're the only one who's playing that.
You're
like Xbox with Destiny.
I know. I was gonna say the same damn thing.
Me and Fastback played for, I don't know, like 3 or 4 hours this weekend. Out of Fastback, he loves it too.
I'm just waiting for a year till they finish the game.
I know.
It doesn't break my console here.
I'll be a legendary ranger by the time the cataclysms, the cataclysms come out in May. Hopefully, good God, I'm so close. I just need like 2 more legendary items, and I'll actually get legendary status instead of masterwork. The grinding is real. Fucking legendaries don't drop enough.
I mean, I'd probably be more into it if they drop like different helmets or different armor pieces, but it's just not in the game, and it's like there's when you make a looter shooter, Put some fucking loot in the game.
Well, I agree. You mean we all know it wasn't finished, and they're trying to actually finish it up now with all the crap that was going on at BioWare, and EA forced them to use Frostbite. But I mean, you only thing you get in drops is like the gear and then the I can't think the shit you use to craft items, whatever they're called. I can't think of it right now. I mean,
did they put crafting in it finally?
They got crafting in it.
Well, I know, but it didn't make any sense before when I tried it.
Well, on the beer.
The only thing the only thing I craft now is is consumables. That's the only thing I use crafting for. Which it's helpful.
Oh, can I ask one super quick question? We'll go back to Anthem in a second. This is
go ahead.
Division. Okay, this is a problem I'm having with Division. Anyone in chat or anyone on the panel? Okay, so like how you can drink a soda and get powered up, or you could get or bullets explode or whatever, incendiary bullets. Okay, it says hold right D-pad, but when I do it, it doesn't do anything. I can't use any of these consumable things. Am I doing something wrong?
I don't know. I've never played, or don't have any idea.
Yeah, see, there's another one that likes Anthem just like me. It's Andy Mack. We play it. There's people that actually enjoy the game and still play it. I saw Shizno Elite playing it earlier today. I don't know if he's still in chat. I saw him playing it earlier today too. There's still people. I still find a lot of people to play that game with. Me and Monkey were playing too. Was it this past weekend?
Well, I mean, I'm sure it'll be good. And
yeah, it'll be good.
Like a year or something. But kind of like Sea of Thieves. No content and then add everything later.
I think the only reason I'm not burnt out on looter shooters because I dropped the first Destiny within like a week, knew it was trash, and then I dropped the second Destiny in like 2 weeks, knew it was trash. and the Division I played for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, and then I sent it back to GameFly and said, get the hell out of here. So I haven't put out time in these looter shooters like you guys have. I got one I actually enjoy now.
I still like Destiny. So are you interested in Borderlands 3 at all?
Not at all. I played Borderlands 1 or 2, and I was like, I didn't like the art style. I'll be honest. I did not like the art style.
Borderlands
I kind of like the art style of it.
If you got the aim gun, play Borderlands 2 in VR. It'll fucking.
I do have. Know that. I got what's it called? I bought the
Farpoint's what came.
Farpoint. Yeah.
Oh my god, play Borderlands 2 in VR. It's fucking badass, man.
All right. Well, I'll be awaiting the digital code in my Twitter account.
We can't get gift on Sony. They don't. Yoshida doesn't let us do stuff like that.
Oh, I want to say a big thanks to Monkey Punch for donating $5. That's amazing, guy.
Wait,
nice.
Yeah, Monkey.
It's awesome, Monkey.
Thanks.
And if you need a gamer pick besides the one you're getting designed from Jay, you go to xboxgamerpicks.com.
You are my new PR guy.
I can say it really fast, like the Micro Machine guy back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Shit. And it's sad too because I got Devil May Cry, I got Metro Exodus, and I haven't even started Devil May Cry, and I haven't not even like 3 hours in.
Can I have your Devil May Cry, please? I won't do it. I want to play it so fucking bad.
Oh my God.
You don't even know. I want to play that so bad.
I do too. I'm a huge Devil May Cry fan. I still got a T-shirt from the original Devil May Cry that they were giving away free with the purchase of the very first Devil May Cry at EB Games when EB Games were still around here and were a thing. I still got it to this day. It is like 20 years old at least. I've always played them, and I'm like, what's wrong with me? I got Devil May Cry. Get off Anthem.
If there's any rich people out there that watch this, my game tag is going up on the screen. I want Devil May Cry like so bad.
Hey,
please do it because then he's gonna start putting.
This is my stream, buddy. This is my stream. You got enough last week.
I think Guru Legends get to meet Mortal Kombat 11. That was the coolest thing ever.
Who?
Yeah.
I always say his name wrong.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay.
Garuda Legends. That was so nice of him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
He's like, all I want you to do is kick everyone's ass. I'm like, done.
I'll do it.
Well, you got Andy trying to answer your question, Super. I think he says you have to unlock them after you select between the bow, the sniper rifle, and the grenade launcher. I think he's directing that towards you.
Oh, thank you. I thought my game was broke or something. Like, what?
Smoke weed every day.
Okay, so I did get the grenade launcher. Do I need to unlock the other things as well?
AP
Or
says that he bought Borderlands 2. You know what? I felt the same way about both Borderlands. I couldn't get into either of them.
Yeah, I didn't like them. I didn't, and I actually got it bought for me, like from the kids. And like, there's this game you got to play, and I never even heard of Borderlands at the time. Like, I think it was 2. Pretty sure it was 2. And then he hadn't even heard of Borderlands 1. And they bought it for me for Christmas, and I played it. I'm like, oh my god, this is trash. Take it back.
No, I didn't like the first one, but I absolutely love Borderlands.
I don't remember now because I didn't really put a lot of time into it. I think it was the art style, or just something about that game that rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, I'm not playing this.
I just didn't feel like it was pushing me to do stuff.
Yeah, you kind of did. You feel like lost?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think I remember feeling that way too. I'm like, I got to look. I had other things to play.
When you play that shit in VR and you have that aim gun, every single gun is fucking badass because you can look at it and it just acts totally different. Like there's like a zillion different freaking guns.
I'll say if I get gifted Borderlands 2 or whatever it is VR, I'll give it a try because that might be the only way I enjoy it. Because VR is awesome, I will give it that. It really immerses you, and I'm sorry for the people that get sick playing VR. I've never, not one time, gotten sick playing VR. I've got a little bit. I think Stinking Corpse did too when we played Riggs. Remember?
Yep.
When you first come
Get
up
to the top of that stadium and you drop down. It's like, oh shit, and then I just convinced myself it's not real, and I was fine. So,
fine, but I've never gotten sick with VR, so that sucks for you guys. But it is the most immersive way to play a video game, and that's pretty cool. And who didn't want to be in your video game as a kid? Most of us did.
I'm being honest, I will not be able to play Borderlands 3 in a flat screen after playing Borderlands 2 in VR. Like, it's just so much better. It's crazy.
Has VR, playing video games, is VR taking over the way I play video games traditionally? No, I can tell you that. It's all about software. I played the crap out of Resident Evil 7 to the point I knew where all the bobbleheads were, and I told Super on his playthrough, like, you missed one, turn around, miss one.
Yep.
And
okay, we're moving on to another game. Let's pick another game.
Barbie Adventures.
Barbie Adventure.
Don't have it.
Yeah, VR is just, it's not replacing consoles, it's just another way to play games. It's just,
for me, it's all about the games.
Yeah.
If they put an option to play every game, and I know they never will, but if they put an option to play every game in VR, it was just an option like Battle Royale is just a mode, I would play VR more so. But a lot of the games they have are more like experiences right now.
Yeah, that's I agree.
don't know. They're coming out with some badass games.
Oh yeah, they'll be coming out with some badass games, but just kind of right now, it just seems like they're just all experiences.
Like Star Trek,
but they're going to progress, and that's what they're going to. Yeah, that's what they're going to do.
That's a game. That's awesome.
That's
Resident Evil 7 is awesome. The ones I've played, really enjoy. I play the crap out of them. Like Farpoint is awesome. There's not enough games like that.
Insomniac's new game that was fucking badass.
What was the I'm Super may have got it. The thing where you could go to the moon. It was an experience, but it was the Apollo 16
Apollo
or whatever 11. That was awesome.
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
But that's an experience, and that's what most VR games are. Like really short experiences. And
they're getting bigger and bigger now.
Oh, I mean, yeah, they are. That's what they're going to do. But I mean, you got to start off.
What pisses me off is they didn't put Resident Evil 2 remake a version to play it in VR.
That'd be cool. I would say Respawn's been working on a VR game.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I've heard that too.
What if their new Star Wars game is VR?
I don't know how. I'm not a developer. I don't know how hard it is to code for to make a game, to code the VR option into a game. But if it's not that hard, I mean, it's probably hard.
Hold on. I turned it on the Unity engine. It is so cool to make games in VR because you can actually go inside your own game and make stuff in it and crap.
Like I said, I don't know how hard it is. Maybe it's like the hardest thing ever. Maybe it's like working with the Frostbite engine. Burn EA. But
well, it's just new stuff. It's just new stuff, just like consoles and stuff. Like they need to. It's just going to be a learning thing. I mean, we're still early adopters, so the more people learn and how to do stuff, and I mean, the more they learn about it, the better stuff is going to get for them.
Yeah, before more familiar they'll be with how to work with it. So.
I mean, I think I read this. I think the military was looking into it, and once the military really jumps into something, that's when you see it mainstream, because the military, we wouldn't have GPS if it wasn't for the military. They're the ones who started it first. You know what I'm saying? And once it becomes more mainstream for businesses and outside of the gaming world, you'll see it more. You'll see it take off more. And I don't think VR is going. It's not going anywhere. There's people out there that hate on it and talk shit on it. It's not going anywhere.
I mean, it's not going away. I mean, yeah, we're gonna get a huge push. I mean, next month and the month after, the Oculus Quest is releasing. The new Oculus Rift S is releasing. Valve just jumped in the game. They're releasing a new headset. The Windows mixed reality partners. You can play Microsoft. You can play Microsoft VR everywhere, just not on Xbox for some weird reason, which is just a flip of the switch. But why Phil Spencer doesn't do it, I don't know. But yeah, it's because the Oculus Quest. You don't need a PC or a console, and you're going to get to play very high quality VR games with totally wireless, no more wires, 360 tracking, everything.
How much is that, Super? I don't remember. Or did I set a price?
For $399, and the new Oculus Rift is $399. But I mean, people say that's too expensive, but people don't have any problems forking out $500 for an upgraded console.
Yeah.
$550 for day one consoles.
No, so I was just wondering. I couldn't remember how much. I couldn't remember how much the Quest was. If you can play most of the same games you can on the Rift, that I would see is worth buying, especially without the wires.
You can play a lot of them. I know you can play like Beat Saber and.
Well, you can play that on the PlayStation 4 and the VR.
Trying to think of their exclusive.
What was that climbing game?
The Climb that's on there.
Yeah, I wanted to play that.
Oh God, I can't remember. They got some good games. I think Echo Arena is coming on there. Like a lot of good stuff. But it's definitely, dude, it's worth getting that headset even at $399 just for that big screen app to watch 3D movies with your friends. Because on big screen, they said that they're gonna start releasing movies the day they release in movie theaters.
Salty said rip VR.
Hey, Salty, mark my word, VR headsets will outlast traditional consoles. Timestamp this.
Salty
Oh my.
Super.
I think you're gonna lose that one.
I don't think so. I mean, we might have cloud machines, but VR is never going away. I don't care what anyone says. We just getting started, motherfuckers.
Motherfucker.
I think I said this last week, week before last. When it gets to the point like you see in Ready Player One, people will jump all over it because when the price point's down, and like I said a while ago, you can play any game in VR because it's just they just program it as an option. It'll be way more accepted, but right now it goes against the gaming for a lot of us gamers, older gamers that we grew up with. Traditional, sit on your couch and either at a PC, which I don't do that, fuck PC gaming, or sit on your couch and just game. But I always try to be open-minded to new things, and I was one of those kids who always wanted. They talked about it on those Saturday morning gaming shows. You know what I'm talking about, guys. They talked about VR back then, and I was like, I can't wait for VR, and it finally came out.
You mean like the Sega Genesis VR?
Yeah,
I remember
well, dude, I was a kid that had the 3D glasses. Remember, I told you that the 3D glasses. It was
Missile Command.
Missile Command. Yeah, I was like, and then the missiles would fly right at your face. I'm like, that's so awesome.
That was not awesome, Jago.
It was back then. And it used the light gun too. It was phenomenal for the time, and I was on the Master System. Good God,
Oh, Master
it was better.
System, that's right. Yeah.
Salty.
Robot.
Salty. When I'm playing Halo in VR this year, because it's coming to PC, they're modding it. I'll wave to you. I promise. He's like, "Fuck that shit. VR's dead."
Like I said, I don't think it's not going to go anywhere. Because like I said, I think I read somewhere where the military is they were looking into it, and if the military steps in, like I said, that's the reason why we have GPS. They are always the ones on the forefront of anything, and if it's mainstream to them, it always trickles down to us. Which it kind of started reverse, I think, with VR, but it has.
Well, they use it for training. People use it for. Learning how to fly planes now and shit.
And it has way more applications than just gaming. You know what I'm saying? Like training people. It's just meetings. It's a lot of things that
surgery
can be used for. Yeah, surgery is what I'm saying.
Yeah, doctors use it. VR. Salty said VR slave. I'm a corporate VR slave. I'm a corporate slave.
You slut.
I just, dude, I love consoles too. I really do. I like all kinds of gaming. I like PC gaming. I like
Phil Spencer.
consoles. VR's just another thing, and that's why I like the Oculus Quest, because there's no more wires, and people can take their friend's house. Hey, check this out. They'll see it, be like, "Whoa, that's cool. I need to get one." But I'm starting off with a $399 price point. That means like the holidays, it'll probably come down to $299. I think that's very fair price, because when they release it, they always release it high price and they bring it down. So this holiday it'll probably be $299, and for a wireless Oculus Quest, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah. Like I said, I told you I was thinking about getting one, especially if it plays most of the VR regular Rift titles. The VR, you know what I'm saying? So
what I like about like the Rift and stuff, and it'll be on the Quest too, is like all the multiplayer games. Like multiplayer is so fun in VR because you're hanging out with your friends and shit.
Yeah, what's that one?
With my friends right now. I'm having a ball.
I know, but they're right there with you when
you're right here with me too.
It's not,
I have little cardboard cutouts. We're all sitting around in one room.
When you see Stinking
that doesn't sound creepy at all, does it?
Walking around with the dress, with a pink dress and
hell
stuff.
yeah, and a beard.
Rec room is awesome. Remember when we went? Remember when we checked out Voltron in VR?
Was awesome.
Oh yeah,
that was awesome.
That was so fucking cool.
Room, and there's this. How many feet high was that thing?
Oh, he was huge.
He was to scale. I had to be. He was to scale.
Yeah, he was like a mile high or something. Like it's weird. Whenever you see something that's supposed to look big in VR, it actually looks like it's giant. It looked like a giant Voltron.
It was, and we was like a Voltron life size. That was freaking awesome, and
it was something. Experience that.
It's gone now, ain't it?
No, it's still on there. People are making all kinds of stuff on there all the time. That's why I said it keeps evolving. People keep learning new stuff. People keep thinking new ways to play games.
Is Voltron still actually in Rec Room though?
Yeah.
I thought they changed it all the time. Though.
They got roller coasters and shit in there now.
Do they? I haven't played it in a while.
Oh, you can't use VR chat, but
Indy, don't make fun of my cutouts, man. I spent a lot of time on those.
VR chat, they have a whole Mortal Kombat room with every single. You could be whatever character you want. They have all the avatars and they move.
That's on the Rift, right?
Yeah, but I think VR chat is coming to the Oculus Quest, which that would be fucking epic.
Damn it! I need to pick up a Quest, man. Damn it!
Telling you. I mean, that's Facebook's kind of push to get more people into VR is to.
Where's that Rifter guy?
Make it portable, easy to use, easy for people to just slip on their head, easy for people to be portable, bring it to friends' houses, and do it wherever you want and stuff. So that's kind of their push to mass market with their
My
VR.
only thing I told you guys is the one reason why I kind of stopped playing VR is some stupid motion controls. Because one of them quit working, and I don't feel like buying a brand new set when we gonna have a new PSVR.
Oh yeah, don't buy, do not buy the Sony Dildo sticks. Those are
the
going
dildo
away.
sticks definitely
They suck ass, man.
They're going away. They'd even be better if they had. I mean, the PSVR 2 is gonna be totally different from what we have now.
Oh yeah. Isn't the console what like an article came out that the console is gonna have like built-in like VR reading tech or something, some shit? Did you guys see that?
The only thing we really know is patents, and it might be wireless. We're definitely getting new controllers and stuff, and it's probably definitely gonna have inside-out tracking.
I'm waiting. I'm just gonna wait for Xbox to bring out VR.
Fuck, Sony already beat them to the market. They got all the games and shit, man.
I'm just bullshitting. I know.
Like Microsoft comes in now, like, fuck. I mean, if you look at the Microsoft Windows Store, they don't have anything because they just let Sony have that whole market. But what people don't understand is people that buy that stuff, that's more software people are buying too, like a lot of it.
Dude, could you imagine? I know you don't like the game, Super, but I'm a fan of the game. Could you imagine playing Anthem in VR? I would have bought that on PlayStation 4. I'm not gonna lie, if it was VR compatible.
That'd be
I know.
awesome. That's what Insomniac's new game looks like. The new VR game Insomniac's making it looks like Anthem in VR. I don't know what it's gonna be like.
Why do you think I bought Resident Evil 7 on PlayStation over Xbox? Because it was VR. Because of the VR. I buy all my third party on Xbox, but if it said VR, I said PlayStation. I'm sorry, and I don't buy games twice. I told you guys that. I bought it and beat the crap out of Resident Evil 7 in only VR. I don't need to buy it on the Xbox just to support Capcom. No, I already gave them my damn money once. I'm not getting it to them again. No.
Yeah. What crossplay? What cross-buy? Like,
yeah, exactly. I would love cross-buy.
I support that way more than crossplay or anything. If I buy a game,
I can agree.
Yeah. I wish like developers could get rid of publishers for real. It would help gaming so much.
Oh, it would be awesome.
Because it would give them let the games go when they're ready, and I mean they'd still have the certifications and stuff, but they wouldn't have.
What goes and goes, Jay?
No, I'm playing Sidearms first.
Oh, okay.
You got Sidearms. Oh yeah, I remember that.
How did we get on the VR tangent?
Because I'm here.
Damn you, Super!
Damn you and your VR.
No, it's not. I love it, man.
I love good VR.
I do too. It's awesome.
The experiences are cool, but they're not enough to get me to like buy into the actual game when I get to try the experience. Like one of the best experiences, and it's not a game, it's just a free add-on, was Star Wars Battlefront 2 mission in VR. That's amazing.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and like you like it or not, the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare VR mission. It's fucking amazing. It's too short, but it's
out
amazing.
There in fucking space and shit. Yeah. It's
fucking cool. Oh my god, that's what we need. Next Call of Duty needs to be VR compatible.
Did you try something 0 hour Firewall Zero?
I haven't because I don't.
It's just like Rainbow Six Siege. It feels like you're in a Call of Duty game.
Super. I don't buy PlayStation Plus. Sorry, I don't.
You don't need PlayStation Plus to play it.
Oh, okay. Whatever the online, I don't buy the online to play online for PlayStation.
They did the online free for that one?
I didn't have it. I was playing it. Unless they did like a free week or something.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't pay.
I know there's only a few games that you don't need it for.
Rec Room, I know.
I swear to God, Sony and fucking Xbox need to get rid of this fucking pay-to-play online bullshit.
Wasn't there something in the news recently that
there's
eventually
rumor that they're combining?
Yeah.
Yeah. combining for the what is it, the Game Pass with the
Game Pass and Gold for $15 a month, and if you add it all the way, still $180 because 120 for Game Pass, $10 a month, and 60 for Gold. It's still $180, and that's not a deal. For if you pay normally.
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen? Like people be like, Game Pass. Like everyone fucking loves Game Pass. It makes me sick. But
I know.
Here's what they're gonna do. You're gonna have this awesome deal. You can get both of them for this price. Then one day, Xbox Gold is going away, but you're still gonna have to pay online. The only way you're gonna do it is through this $15 subscription, the Game Pass subscription Ultimate. That'll probably be. I mean, choices are fine until they start taking away choices. Then if we're stuck with this $15 Game Pass bullshit, fuck that. Like I said, I'm done with Gold. October 2nd. I'm not putting another penny in it.
Well, my Gold actually ran out in March, so and I still haven't bought anymore. Last time I got it, I won it from what's his name on Twitter? He ain't been on Twitter in forever. Can't remember his name right now. I won it from him, and it ran out in March, and I need to buy some, so that's why I'm still amazed that I'm able to play online. Sucks.
Well, it's just bullshit. Like, it's free on every device. When they do the cloud crap, it's gonna be free. Like, every device is gonna have Xbox Gold.
No, I agree. They need to get rid of it, dude. They need to get rid of it.
But only console players have to flip the bill and pay for it. It's so stupid. Like, if you're on a laptop, you have every feature that the console has, plus some. And then console players have to pay for it.
I agree. It's an antiquated thing.
But you know what it is? It's the fact that there are probably more people out there with Xboxes that play with their friends than there are people with gaming PCs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guys with the consoles are used to paying for it since it started on the OG Xbox, and it's been a thing for so long that you see people defending it all the time. Me personally, I think PlayStation and Xbox need to get rid of it. But at least
I do too. Yeah, get rid of that shit.
PlayStation didn't start it till this generation. I mean, Xbox has been doing it since pretty much day one. But it's not going to go anywhere.
It's a fucking ripoff, man. It's God, like these two companies piss me off so bad.
I don't agree with it either. It pisses me off that PC guys get to experience all the same things I do. Games, well, for the most part, games-wise, but free multiplayer, and just because they already pay for their internet like I do, but I got to pay an extra fee. That's so stupid.
Dude, just even think when they do the cloud shit on phones, even phones are going to have Xbox Live for free.
Yeah, I know. I don't think those are going to charge them a fee.
No, no one will pay for that shit.
What do you mean phones will have it for free? You're only playing the games on your phone because you own them for Xbox.
Wait, you go on Xbox and you got to pay for gold. Like when they put Halo on your phone, and Gears 4 or 5 on your phone.
But if they're not putting Halo on your phone, they're streaming it to your phone from your Xbox Live account.
And you're gonna get to play multiplayer for free.
No,
yeah, probably.
I think you probably still have to have your Xbox Live Gold to play multiplayer.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't know, Jay.
I don't know.
Because these games aren't going to be native to the phone. They're going to be streamed.
No, they're going to be streamed to the phone, yeah.
That's right. So you still need to have an Xbox Live account, I think.
Maybe a silver one. No one on phone, tablet, or PC is going to pay for gold.
I can tell you this right now.
Yeah, but nobody on phone and tablet are playing Xbox Live games natively.
No,
that's my point.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
I just played Crackdown natively. I played.
Okay, on PC. I'm talking about phone. Okay, I'm talking about phone and tablet.
He's talking about phone.
I'm talking about when people start streaming stuff to their phone.
Yeah, but it's gonna be the same build as like the console though. Even if it is streaming, like when all the 5G stuff is everywhere and crap. I mean, it might take a little time, but I definitely expect it to be working pretty good by 2020 and shit.
Did you see that video I posted today? So I watched a video today that I'd never seen before, and it really brought out all the details about 5G that I didn't know. Zero latency was one thing that I did not know about.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. I didn't look up
5G. When they get this infrastructure all set up and shit, like it's gonna be 100 times faster. Like I just did I tried their Google stuff. That was at 4G. When they do 5G, it's 100 times faster.
But
so,
but the disadvantage of 5G is they need more towers everywhere.
Yeah,
but that's gonna be easy with the tech that they do have now. I mean, they'll have it ready by next year. I mean, they probably have a lot of it this year, by the end of this year.
Andy asked you a question earlier. He said, "Do you like racing games in VR?"
Oh, Dirt Rally, yes. I haven't done a lot of them, but Dirt Rally was awesome. I didn't like Drive Club that much. I don't know. It's okay, but it is fun to drive.
I've got Drive Club in VR, and it's amazing because you can do a race, and then you can watch the replay. But you can, while you're in VR, you can actually sit in a car and stare at your creepy-looking avatar right beside you drive.
Yeah. I love.
Can you look down at your crotch?
In the driver's seat. So when they get something like Grand Theft Auto in VR, where you and your friend can drive around and shit, you're in the passenger seat. That shit's gonna be badass.
And I bought Drive Club on a PlayStation store for like, I don't know, it was like $5 over a year ago, and it's fun as hell in VR.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah, driving's very cool. There are way better driving games.
But you people that get sick, motion sick. Oh no, that'll make you sick playing a driving game.
I get motion sick when I'm driving in a car.
Yeah, no,
I get motion sick so easy, especially in cars. If I'm not driving, I get motion sick.
Yeah, me too. If I'm not staring at the window, I'm getting sick.
But in VR, I do not get motion sick in VR.
Is that why you play with that puppet sometimes and you make videos, Super?
Yeah.
Slappy?
Yeah.
I love
always
that.
trying to get some Pat.
Fat.
Your poor mother, I'm telling you, man.
I know.
She's a saint to deal with you.
I torture
Yeah, last with all the dogs going through the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Beer.
Pat, give us some beer.
Let's go get some beer, Pat.
Now I gotta go make a Slappy video tomorrow.
I got going to Walmart.
When I was a kid, I had remember Three Stooges?
Yes, I love the Three Stooges.
So when I was a kid, maybe like 6 years old or something, I got a ventriloquist dummy, and it was Mo, and I used to carry him around everywhere and do
Ventriloquism. Yeah.
So my sister saw that at an auction and was holding on to it. She gave it to me for Christmas. It was so funny. Like, I love it. I think it's cool.
I'm just waiting for my sister. I'm just waiting for my sister to get me a new Superman cape.
Well, I'm just waiting for my sister to, give me a DeLorean for Christmas. Thanks, sis.
Damn.
And AP says every time I buy a game, it goes to Game Pass. I still subscribe. Well,
yeah,
I keep throwing them their money. Keep throwing their money. Let them know you want to rent games. Then
I got 2 years of Game Pass because I was a fan. I told you guys this, and I haven't played Game Pass since. A game on Game Pass since.
I've not been able to take advantage of any of those deals with Game Pass. I still pay the full amount every month for it.
They practically give it away for free. Here's the thing. Okay, this is the only negative thing I'll say. Like Phil Spencer touts, like, we got all these users on Game Pass, but they practically give it away for free. And then they're like, Game Pass, people are playing more games than if you go to the Xbox rewards. If you play like 5-10 different Game Pass games, you get like 600 points or some shit.
See, we don't get that. We don't get that shit in Canada.
Why they're doing it.
That's not fair. We don't get that in Canada.
But Xbox is paying people to play like different games on big Game Pass, just like they're paying people to click on their search engine for Microsoft Edge.
And you know what? Everybody talks about redeeming, like they haven't paid for gold in years because they, redeemed the points. I don't even use that shit. I don't use Bing. I use Bing on my console. If I'm
me neither.
looking up, I use my phone.
I agree.
I use that all the time, dude. I put all that shit on Amazon cards.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it's just because it's too convenient. I got my phone right there. I'll put up Google. Shout out to Google. Yay, Google.
What's up, Google?
But I don't go, man.
Maybe Google will give us a donation.
Oh wait, you got a donation?
I said, what if Google? Google will give us a donation if we shout out.
Maybe.
No, anyway, guys, it's 10 o'clock. We're gonna have to say goodbye.
Yeah.
We're not doing the traditional goodbyes because who gives a shit? If anyone knows, if they're here, they know how to find us.
Yeah.
Besides, if you look it up at the ticker, it's got all of our information in it, how to find us all. If you look at the description, you'll find all the shit in there.
Yep.
So, thanks for everyone who showed up. We have Apu J, Monkey Punch. We had
Andy
Matt was here.
Andy.
You guys rock. We appreciate you guys coming and just hanging out with us.
Dad showed up for a split second.
Dad for a second.
Yeah, that's right. So, thanks a lot, guys. Next week we'll be on Super's channel, and hopefully, Stink, why aren't you doing this anymore?
Sometimes I don't know for sure when I'll actually be on or not, but just
okay. But next time you know you're going to be on,
time.
you know that it's your turn, right? You can take
right
anytime you want. We share the channel, unlike some people. Not naming anyone. Muchi crap.
Who are those people? I stopped subscribing to them a long time. I got tired of fucking clickbait and fucking bullshit on my thing. Xbox has amazing news. I'm like, what's the amazing news? It's some stupid feature.
Phil Spencer got a new vacuum cleaner.
I'm like,
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna say one thing. That's my negative rant. If you subscribe to Mooch and Crap and donate money to them, they don't fucking need it. So stop doing it. You're friggin' morons for giving into their crap. They don't need it. That's it.
Oh no.
We're
power
done.
to the people. What's up, C-Script? You came in late.
What's up, C-Script? Later, C-Script.
Okay, we're going. That was it. Bye, everybody. Say goodbye.
Bye, guys. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. You guys rock.